Good morning, my dear students. So here we are with the new chapter, chapter 2, fractions. Fraction. A fraction is a part of whole. The whole here could be an object or the group of objects, but all the parts of the whole must be equal. The first one is the whole, that is a complete circle. In the second circle, if we divide the circle into two equal parts, then the shaded portion is the half, that is 1 by 2 of the circle. In the third circle, if we divide the circle into four equal parts and shade only one part, then the shaded part is the 1/4, that is 1 by 4 of the whole circle. In the fourth circle, if we divide the circle into four equal parts and shade three parts, then the shaded part is the 3/4, that is 3 by 4 of whole circle. The upper part of the fraction is called numerator. It tells the number of parts we have. The lower part of the fraction is called denominator. It tells the total parts in a whole. It is read as 3/5. Types of fractions. If the numerator is less than the denominator, then it is called proper fraction. If we represent a proper fraction on the number line, then it will always lie between 0 and 1. Some examples are 2 by 5, 1 by 10, etc. When the numerator is greater than the denominator, then it is called improper fraction. The above fraction is made by adding one whole part and 1/4 part. 1 plus 1 by 4 is equal to 1 whole 1 by 4, that is equal to 5 by 4. The fraction made by the combination of a whole and part is called mixed fraction. A mixed fraction is in the form of quotient, remainder and divisor. We can convert it in the form of an improper fraction by quotient into divisor plus remainder by divisor, or whole into denominator plus numerator by denominator. One example is done for you, where 2 whole 3 by 4 is equal to 11 by 4. Equivalent fractions are those fractions which represent the same part of a whole. All the above images are different, but equivalent fractions as they represent the same, that is part of a whole circle. Fractions with same denominators are called like fractions. Example 2 by 7, 3 by 7, 5 by 7, etc. Fractions with different denominators are called unlike fractions. Example 1 by 2, 3 by 7, 6 by 9, etc. A fraction whose numerator is always 1 is called a unit fraction. Example 1 by 2, 1 by 7, 1 by 9, etc. Fractions having denominators as 10, 100, 1000 are called decimal fractions. Example 7 by 10, 3 by 100, 41 by 1000. A fraction whose denominator is a whole number other than 10, 100 or 1000 is called a vulgar fraction. Example 7 by 8, 19 by 20, etc. Comparison of fractions. Comparing like fractions. Like fractions are the fractions with the same denominator, so we have to compare them with the numerator only. The fraction with greater numerator is greater. In the above example, both are divided into 8 equal parts. So the fraction with 7 shaded part is greater than the 5 shaded parts. Comparing unlike fractions. The fractions with different denominators are unlike fractions. Unlike fraction with the same numerator. If we have to compare the fractions with different denominator but same numerator, we have to compare with the denominator only. In that case, the fraction with the small denominator is greater than the other. One example is there, 3 by 4 and 3 by 8. Here, the numerator is same, that is 3. So we will compare with the denominator. The fraction with small denominator, that is 3 by 4, is greater than the fraction with large denominator, that is 3 by 8. Comparing unlike fractions. The fractions with different denominators are unlike fractions. Unlike fractions with different numerators. If the numerator and denominator both are different, then we have to make the denominator same by finding the equivalent fraction of both the fractions, then compare the fractions as like fractions. To find the equivalent fraction of both the fractions with the same denominator, we have to take the LCM of the denominator. One example is there. Compare 6 by 7 and 3 by 5. Now how we will do the solution? The product of 7 and 5 is 35. So then 6 into 5 by 7 into 5 will be 30 by 35. Same way 3 by 5 will be 21 by 35. We will find the equivalent fraction of both the fractions with the denominator 35. Now both of them became like fractions. So 30 by 35 is the greater fraction. If the numerator and denominator do not have any other common factor than 1, then it is said to be the simplest or lowest form of the fraction. Simplest form of the fraction is also known as reduced form. Example 2 by 3, 4 by 5, etc. To find the equivalent fraction, which is the simplest form, we have to find the HCF of numerator and denominator and then divide them both by that HCF. Example, reduce the fraction 18 by 27 in the simplest form. So you have to find the HCF of 18 and 27 here. Finding HCF is already done in class 9. So the HCF of 18 and 27 will be 9. Hence 18 divided by 9 is 2 and 27 divided by 9 is 3. So 2 by 3 is the lowest form of 18 by 27. So now it's your homework time. Your homework is exercise 2.1 of page 24, chapter 2 from Step by Step Mathematics. Red ticked questions are already done as classwork. Remaining are the homework. So whatever is not ticked is your homework. The solutions are given in the next page. Now these are the solutions of the red ticked questions. So first you will do the classwork and then you will proceed to do the homework. That's all for today. Have a good day.